So this is awesome TDM without sound, soon to have sound. Last minute cast. But PlanB versus EliteFour. First map's gonna be Limbus. Didn't see the second map. Wish my mixer worked. There we go. So I'm going to do a couple of vid restarts here, guys, because I did not realize. So it's going to be Dreadful, Limbus, then Dreadful. I may just let this sit here, because I didn't have time to do everything. How's it going? House of Quake, by the way. I didn't have the overlay up already, but House of Quake it is.
Prepare your team.
Alright, so yeah, no, I really didn't have time to get everything right at the end there. But we will be off on
Fight.
Be off on P.E.K.K.A, who's going to get probably the more boring spawn of the map, but gets a shotgun and a kill for it, and needs to go help his team at red. This is a map you really just want to assess down at the beginning if you have at least like 2 spawns there. You can see, like, he's at 24 health. Switch around real quick if you've got the armor. So no one really. Satan with the rail, like that name, the way it's spelled out there. And we don't know what time quad is either, so it's going to be any time between now and a minute. And then it'll be 2 minutes afterwards every time. If you're not familiar with TDM, again, my layout is my normal layout. Not ideal for the stream, I know, but I didn't have time to set everything up, so I can do it mid-game. Huge rush, pretty common for Limbus, for everyone to just kind of explode all at once. Let me make sure this is set up here, guys.
Blue leads. Impressive.
Alright. I'm gonna do one vid restart as soon as I get the chance to. Luna's doing work though with the rail. He actually held the rail the whole time for his teammates to pick it up behind him, but I think he just got sniped by an enemy. He can use his last shot effectively. And this is a pretty action-packed map, so it may be hard to find a spot to vid restart here, but I'm gonna try it. Okay, again, sorry about that, guys. So I got my bind set up, I believe. We got Cephas on F3, Tonio's on F4. Switch around real quick here as well. Jaeger's on that, P.E.K.K.A is on F6, Luminous F7. Alright, so most everybody I want's in the upper area. P.E.K.K.A with a nice gun. No co-caster, it's gonna be a little weird for TDM here, but I'll do my best. You guys in chat will be my co-casters as much as you can. So we'll bring up. What's up? Satan with the quad, only 100 health. It's like actually almost a block there by Numa Killer. I think that guy diving would have got the mega for sure. So he kind of just wants to sit here, because I don't know if they have red time, and if they do, then he knows his teammates getting it behind him. Yeah, looks like they didn't because no one's taken it until just now. So they have red and rail. This is exactly what you want on this map. You want to have red rail control, and then you can have 2 people over at the LG Mega, depending on how sassy the other team wants to get with red. And cess means to like run in and kill yourself, but do max damage while you're dying, to take an area back over, basically. And you can see it doesn't work too well when you go alone. It's usually better with a team. So now they're stacked pretty hard in red right now. It's definitely the strat that their team's favoring. Let's switch it around. We got Quakenet. Hold on. Now I can see chat, guys.
Red leads.
Close all that. Again, kind of last minute for me. I thought that the whole duel thing going on right now was gonna just make this not happen. Well, I'm so glad to see it because it's a really tight game so far. Jaeger's looks like he's probably just got his first rail. Yeah, 2 rails, 100%. Yeah, that's why I wanted to watch him. A good railer in TDM is kind of expected to hit like 70%. So, hate me gonna die. It's not a map where you're kind of too upset to die getting quad, because it's really messy. Like if you look here, well, these guys aren't doing much, so... This is quad area here, and you can just be attacked from everywhere. It's really open. I'll go back on Hate Me since he died with quad earlier, and he doesn't have any armor. Heck has got at least a gun here. Damage-wise, teams are pretty even. No one's really leaking frags except Antonio, but Jaeger here that we're on is just making it up beautifully, and their team is kind of taking back red again. It's a weird map where you don't really want to leave, like at all. Like what he's doing now, he's gonna go right back up. Perfect. So if you guys have ever watched me when I'm playing in PUG TDM and I rage, it's because people don't do what Jaeger's doing and being a good teammate, going to where he needs to be. Hey Gaz, does the colors look a little weird right now to you on the stream? Since I know you've seen it before. Look a little off. Oh, E4 gonna take back red control. It's been very back and forth. Risky pushing, but quad isn't... Yeah, that's a really dangerous way to go into quad. Who's gonna get it though? Again, not really a run. Oh, how's it going, Wango? I will not be C-Bar restarting. I know how to fix it. Watch Antonio, who was trailing by about 8 frags for, still is. But he's doing damage, and he's in the right spot, so... You're always gonna have... If you guys ever play TDM on your own, you're gonna have a guy, or you'll be the guy, who's just gonna die. It happens on a map sometimes. And there's a guy right behind him that he should be aware of. And that's why I actually don't want to lose that rail. Cephas is gonna be left to keep it as well, unless he loses it back. But she will. Sick gaunt. I've never spectated this map before, I just realized. I've only played on it. Red is really a cess fest, isn't it? Well, I shouldn't say spectator. I've never casted this map before. He needs to leave here. Just grab the rail. Your team's not coming, bud. Now you just gave the enemy 2 rails on a map where rails are really strong. And for what? Like, they were already behind. This is gonna be a swing of, like, big control here. They'll probably go up by about 15 or 20 frags right now. I mean, it is quad time, so anything can happen, but pretty sure that Plan B is gonna go up about 15 frags here if they get those quads. It's going to be someone who I don't have on numbers. There we go. Decently stacked quad, actually. 50 armor on a quad. That's no joke. He's gonna be late for red, but he should be able to at least stay. He's got 14 seconds on quad. Even though his team's not here, he can hold it for that long. He needs to be careful. Probably give his team one of those weapons, but that was a nice move. Nice move by Pekka. By the way, if you guys want to co-cast TDM with me, please feel free to let me know, because I was supposed to have a co-caster, and it's really hard to call everything that's going on in TDM. Obviously. We'll switch around for armor, though. Got Mega up. I see who's running Mega anyways. I don't think it's Sin. I don't even know if these guys have Mega runners with how much we've seen everyone at Red. And Satan's in probably the hardest spot to push Red cleanly, and he's just gonna really slowly walk up. I like this. He needs to make it work, but he does. Blocks his teammate from the jump, though. That's frustrating as hell. Let's switch over to him. Cephas has it. You can go on to Pekka. Yes, sir. There you go. Here's Pekka for you. Or ma'am, Finn Patel. Probably my favorite player to watch on this anyways, but gonna go down to Nuba Killer. Another favorite. Pretty active in the pub scene. Who's gonna get it? This map is such a crapshoot with quad. So Hickney got railed right before he left the room, which really unfortunate. And hopefully his team has Mega, because he could really have not let the other team take that. He could have used the stack advantage now. So they have this weird situation here, if I'm not mistaken. Sorry for all the switching, I need to see where everyone kind of was. E4 has this choice. It's halfway through, they don't really have solid red control. Nobody really does. So you have a choice to actually just play the other side of the map for about a minute, then push on red before quad. It's really not a bad idea, because what you can do is Seth's gonna steal a rail away and get pushed immediately by Pekka and crew. I may turn Follow Killer off, actually, once I get my numbers assigned for next map. It's a little too much switching for my liking. And if you guys don't know, I think most of you in stream do, though, based off your names. Weapons only spawn every 30 seconds, that's why you see them switching away so they don't drop it to the enemy. Dropping a rail, for example, again on this map, huge freaking deal, because you can see this room, the quad room, really open, really vulnerable to rail fire. Quad's in 7 seconds right now, so Luminous needs to honestly probably just... Oh, Satan gonna take it. And there's an LG for him. It was a good call to go for the Mega. Again, both teams knowing what the others want. But he's gonna push into red alone with quad. Like, yeah, he's got quad, but he's alone. He needs backup damage. But they don't know where he is yet. That was almost really, really cool. Almost. Not quite. So you can see where Luminous is looking up here. I think that's actually gonna be heck or hate me. No. I gotta get my numbers straight for next game, guys. Sorry. Didn't have enough time. But there's a spot pretty much where P.E.K.K.A.'s trying to run away from. That rail area, you can hold and defend red and shoot to LG room. It's kind of like a sniper's nest, if you will. Perfect spot to have a rail, right where Cephas is right now. I'm going to abandon it to get LG, and yeah, I was going to say, actually not a good move. You can see why. He lost 2 really important weapons and 50 armor for no reason, really. Position's huge in TDM, especially on a map like this where you don't want to leave an area. If you guys are kind of older school players maybe and you know Grim Dungeons at all, where you don't leave Red Room, same concept. I know it doesn't, the stream doesn't look that great right now. Again, we'll fix it next map. Who's gonna get this quad because EliteFour desperately needs it. PlanB literally could have died 2 times each, died 8 times, they're getting that. Wouldn't have mattered, they did the right thing. You just want to make sure that they can't get any of the quads now, because you're 20 frags up on a map that was going neck and neck the whole time. We're just gonna switch over to E4 real quick, actually. Just who I was looking for. So it looks like they're doing what I was saying before, at least a couple of them are. And that is what Nuba Killer is doing over there. Because they're rushing into red one at a time. PlanB's so comfortable just to leave now and go play the other side themselves. Why do they need frags? I believe it was, I forget who, but whoever the person is who's actually on E4 that's watching this stream, if you're just watching it to check on your team and whatnot, I'll have a VOD afterwards that has probably no casting, because this cast of TDM is gonna be awful. I've never casted TDM by myself. Or at all. So we'll see if Satan can do anything. He's the only one in a good spot right now. Has to leave because his team's not there. I really wonder where they are. Okay, so Cephas is on starting stat. He's gonna go down. Luminous sneaks into red. He can get it if he had time. He's not going to, so he has to rush the quad, and they're not going to be able to get it clean, but they have to win. And P.E.K.K.A. takes it with some armor.
Impressive.
So
Excellent. Excellent.
It's a really big deal just getting a quad with 20 armor, because you can see that the MG does a lot less too. I think P.E.K.K.A. kind of knows they may have won by now. That was ridiculous. Let's turn a Follow Killer on. There we go. Alright, sorry. OCD with the blinds. Now I got them all. anyways, as I was trying to say, I think, before I may have cut myself off, it'll be a clean voiceless cast. Because I know how annoying it can be to have somebody talk the whole time, especially when they're casting a game type that they like to play but have never tried casting and realize it's damn fun to watch, but God, it's hard to cast. Someone get me, someone go give me Disrepute and Vor stat, or NVC. NVC's actually solo casted himself on TDM. He does a good job, because he would know exactly what to say
1 minute.
Sephish should be doing with his 7 health before a quad. Is Luminous stacked? I don't know my numbers anymore. There we go. No stack. Needs to sit and kill this guy probably. Nah, he's gotta leave. 27 frags. In TDM, 27 frags, I think you at least need 1.5 minutes, and it has to be like DM 20. But it is, ironically, one of those game types where you really don't want to well, first of all, you kind of can't force it, your whole team has to. And because of that, you really want to play it out, especially when you have another map coming after this. You got Dreadful Place, it's another single power-up map. Luckily though, I don't know how E4 plays compared to PlanB. I know I've seen PlanB do really well on Dreadful. But GG, almost a 30 frag difference at the end. But as I was saying, you can really work your spawns on Dreadful to a better advantage for yourself. You don't have to be forced into an area necessarily. And we'll wait for that to go away. I'll fix everything. Thanks for bearing with the ridiculousness that is this. Alright. Okay. I'm just gonna vid restart back to my config, because I'm not digging the way that the stream one was working right now. Don't worry, we ain't missing nothing. I think anyone watching probably likes TDM enough to know the map, so I'll go over a little bit though.
2 rails, impressive.
Alright, so get overlay away, sir. Wrong button.
3, 2, 1, fight.
Be a fun. Send somebody who got some good.
Red leads.
There you go. Luminous. So, the side of the map he's on sucks. You can get to yellow. Oh man. Really sucks when you die like that too. You kind of end up forcing your team to spawn behind you in like an even worse position on this map. So you really don't want to spend too much time there. And if I'm not mistaken, somebody correct me in chat. One of you guys would know a lot better, because I obviously have only watched the major events. But you guys play with these people every day. Who's better here? Who's better on Dreadful? I assume E4 is actually going to be better here, just because of their pick. It's a P.E.K.K.A for quad. No armor, but it's alright. No health really either. Oh, needs to watch this clutch railing by noob. Clutch railing.
Seconds. Excellent. Red leads.
Even gonna pawn it off, so I think their railer is Satan, if I'm not mistaken. Might be Luminous. On the other team, it is Jaeger. But maybe not on this map. So, something people often do is switch it up. No hate me's playing LG. I saw that one going. Kind of curious to see if they played Mega LG or Red LG. Big difference in how it all plays. Blue Killer's diving in for that.
Red leads.
So hate me did really good. I'm gonna turn that back off again, by the way. Follow Killer. So yeah, they're all on LG sides, so they are probably gonna be playing Mega. Because it's really hard to push into Red when you don't have a lot of weapons. Through this area right here. It's just a shitty choke. Who's got Mega?
2 frags in 2 seconds. Excellent.
God dang, hit me. 1.5k.
Blue leads.
3 health, yeah, good. I was gonna say, you just want to die at that point. You got a good spawn too. Let's switch to Kapod Zone. Pekka. Who has since switched their model. So, alright, so apparently numbers switched. Should have a co-caster from now on. I was supposed to be doing all these cups. Had a computer issue and unfortunately missed the 102 game last week. Glad Quad was able to cast it. Or at least stream it. So Pekka is not going to be left with much. Are they still on 6? Satan's on F1. Cephas is F2. I know I have to say this aloud for myself. It's ridiculous. So that's 4. Good patience. Not a lot of players would have stayed there. Luminous. So yeah, hate me definitely playing that position I thought he was, which was the LG Mega. And I like to see when a team shows up early on this map. Again, leading to pub frustration quite often for myself is teams just not coming to quad early enough. You can see how hard it is to get in. Pekka's not... I was gonna say, Pekka does not have red, does not have Mega to fall back on. I'm getting harassed with Plasma, and they're gonna go down, for sure. Nice. Really good damage for dying. Probably spawned, they're kind of over by rail. This is a really nice reason why you'd want to play red or Mega, because if you have the team 2 split up, you end up spawning, like one of your deaths will end up spawning on like the diagonal, and then you have spawners running into people with weapons, and it's really messy. Hate me gonna try to nade his teammate there. Well, you can come take this nade if you want. I didn't mean to kill you with it almost. Switch it around though. Maybe killer waiting on rail. He's got it going behind him. So yeah, PlanB definitely playing the way that I prefer to play this map, which doesn't happen much in PUBG, which is to go to Mega. it just works better the way that the weapons are laid out and the spawns. So I'd be going to quad now. Luminous is going to try to double stack the red. He obviously got the last one based on his armor. This is a huge stack he can get away. He's probably going to run into a shotgun though, or even be late, which looks like he is the latter. See if he can make anything happen. Nice. The team shows up just in time, and this is a big quad. It was a big quad. There we go. A little bigger again. Only has a tactical timeout to think about. Gosh damn it, I only have a rail. What's going on with Hate Me? I'm gonna get my numbers straight real quick. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay, that's why.
3, 2, 1.
So as expected, the tactical 999 Melba, yeah. As expected, E4 is gonna probably take this. But it's early, I know, but it's kind of one of those maps where you can see how the teams played it. And while I like the way that PlanB is playing their Mega side,
Impressive.
14 impresses for Luminous. Sorry, I play real a lot, so I like had to get all tense there, like I was taking the shot myself. Weird habit. Like I was saying, I like the way that there's basically playing the side of the map I prefer. PlanB is, and that's the Mega. Whereas you see Luminous now has just been playing red for a long time. Red works a lot better if you have someone who one can hit their rails. And then also a team that coordinates well enough to show up to this area together. Because if you don't show up to quad together, an LG just comes in and rolls you one by one by one. Did just get red stolen from him. Not a big deal. He's going to just... Wow. Goes down eventually. Does a really amazing quad, like 30 frag difference now on Dreadful. That's a big deal. Like, that's a big deal. Nuba Killer just being annoying and just pushing them back to the side of the map that they probably don't want to be on. Again. So Nuba Killer is playing one of the roles that you don't see a lot. At least I don't see a lot in TDM, which is kind of the role of the guy who's supposed to go and harass. It was a bigger thing. It was a bigger deal in Unreal Tournament than I think I've seen it be in Quake, but you'll see it a lot on double power-up maps. Who the hell should we go on, by the way? Let's see what Pekka's doing. Spin Fatal was asking. Wait, is Nuba Killer gonna hit that again? Or Luminous, right? Wow. Yeah, they're just stacking Luminous. So he is you can have one hard carry on this map and actually make it work. You don't have to spread the armor and resources around too much. Luminous is that man on this map. Eats some sloppy rockets, but ends up getting a kill anyways? So I need a co-caster. What was I talking about? Oh well, quad.
Quad damage.
Noob. He's already dead. No, he's not. This is the problem when you don't get to make all your binds. Yeah, what's going on, baby? I think Quad probably gets more viewers just streaming it. I think he's even... Is he streaming now? 'Cause he should be. Hope he is. Yeah, good. Okay, so he's streaming. If you want to watch it without my casting. I highly recommend it, actually, unless you guys are just the awesomes that are here, like always. My robots. They could mercy this. Didn't expect that. My old colors, a little easier to look at for you guys. Should we got that on? Ouch. So EliteFour brought it back to a 30 frag game from a 40 frag game, but what a random trap.
Excellent. Excellent.
Pretty sure he got killed by his teammate right there.
Impressive. Excellent.
Yeah.
Impressive. Excellent.
You know what I need to do? I need to figure out what Quad is actually streaming.
Revenge.
Because you can actually set it up to follow a single team.
Impressive.
You can have 2 different streams going to 2 different teams. There's a lot I can say right now, but honestly I feel like I'm just telling you what TDM is at this point. We'll just let it go. We'll just let the good frags come. 21 impressives from Luminous. I'm working on a 22nd here. Almost creators. This guy's on fire, actually. So is Cephas though.
5-minute warning.
Yeah, 10 frags from Mercy. By the way, that's Quad stream. I'm gonna do my best to just get used to my binds and stuff. Cause to be completely honest, I would love to take over that whole like, I think Pekka linked it earlier. Like an All-Stars TDM thing that Zoot and Ins were gonna do, and like it never happened, or some baloney. Cause I'd like to do that. Cause, goddamn, why is Duel played so much? I like it too, but meh. You guys already have quad streaming this anyways, half the time. It's kind of silly to me. But I'll get used to my binds regardless. They will not give up. I like it. The vid restart real quick though. There she is. So, kind of the way it was supposed to look the whole time. How many quads have they gotten, by the way? Holy crap. I'm just gonna look at the scoreboard for a second after this round. Okay. Look at these armor pickups, and so they have way more reds. I know, there's stuff going on. It'll be on the VOD without the thing. The quads alone. Not necessarily the amount, because they only have 3 more, but they have a full 2 minutes more. They have like a full 4 quad runs, basically, more than PlanB. Who still is keeping this as a 40 frag game, which I gotta respect. They like the TDM. They want to keep going. Never give up, never surrender. As Hate Me is a boss and avoids all those nades. I think it was luck. Let's see what. Yep. Nice plasma. Nice accuracy on there too.
1 minute. Damage.
Oh, why does it work sometimes? Sorry guys. You already got 3 kills. I've got it all bound to like bind, follow number, etc. And like I said before, didn't think I was gonna stream this because the first game didn't happen. Holy crap, Hate Me. The first game didn't happen because of the whole dueling thing, and these guys are 1 frag. They were 1 frag away from Mercy. You don't want to get mercied now. In the last 5 seconds, you do not want to get mercied. Oh man. They had 2 seconds. They got mercied. So again, if you guys are just joining the stream, thanks for watching. What's up, Nico? I'm literally trying to just cast TDM solo when I was supposed to have a co-caster. I'm supposed to have 2 co-casters. They're all watching that other cup. So, yeah, what are you gonna do? But, my whole, like, I was not ready to stream this. So if my binds are off, guys, I apologize. We'll do this. It's gonna be another map, so... Oh, that's interesting. Didn't know that's the way it works.
Humiliation.
E4 got more frags combined in the last 2 maps. Now they're gonna drop to figure out the next Just give me time to fix my stuff, actually.
2 rails, impressive.
DM14, predatory.
Impressive.
There's only 2 maps left? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I would drop DM20 if I were them, or Rag. Oh, they're gonna give them the first drop. In that case, I would drop DM14 versus E4. Or Tornado. Okay. My volume is probably a little weird, so let me fix everything, guys. We'll be right back. With more solo casting. Oh, what a day, what a day. Oh, that cup must be over. Everyone's coming in.
Impressive.
We'll get it all turned back up. Yeah, here, so you can see the drops. Yeah, it's gonna look a little weird, but at least you guys will want to know the drops anyways. Seth is gonna take away DM14. So maybe I'm remembering these teams in the opposite manner. I think it completely switched around. Ooh, we might get Ragnarok. I'd like to see Rag. It's gonna be Rag or DM20. So who's not on? 3 isn't on. 9 isn't on. Okay. Oh, gonna be DM20. Bummer. See a lot of this map. Alright. Quick save, good there. Sweet. Get your volume back up, guys. I'm joining the team because I'm awesome. Playing TDM in Europe, huh? You really should not try to cast TDM, by the way, by yourself when you've been up for like 20 hours. Well,
excellent.
More or less.
Excellent.
Makes for interesting times. so I should have... Perfect. Oh my, great, my game's all weird looking. Well, whatever. So this map is, if you've never played a lot of TDM, you've probably played Clan Arena. You've probably seen this map before.
Impressive.
This area here is just death. Just constant death all game. Pretty much. This whole area right here. And down here. If you get really unlucky, you'll have an enemy team sitting here with a rail, just railing you as you spawn. There's a spawn here. There's a spawn here. There's a spawn up here. There's one up here. It's just bad. But the thing is, you don't want to be in this room all together. There's an LG and a yellow, and then you're all trapped in here doing nothing. Kind of a trade-off. We'll bid restart real quick because my game looks funky.
Prepare your team.
Alright, there we go.
2.
Gonna go off on... We'll go off on the hero, I guess. Or Igor. Gonna get a LG. And looks like PlanB got screwed. Takes the rail, at least, so... Nice use of knights. So, I'm curious who's gonna play what. Luminous really wants the rail, quad's early-ish. Tech is gonna get no stack, they gotta be careful. Need to wait for their team and then push to red to the bottom, that's what I would do. That's what Nuba thought he was gonna do too. So, getting a stack that big on a map like this, where you're constantly spawning and taking cess, it's like a pretty big freaking deal. You should actually go back for the next one. Yeah. We'll see if Pekka can do the same thing Noob did. Wow, completely caught out. And Luminous, not very good at strafe jumping.
2 frags in 2 seconds. Excellent.
So before on Dreadful, you saw Luminous just stack up and just basically grab every red and weapon they could. You can do that here. It's not advised though. You kind of want to spread what you can towards teammates. There's very little armor. Weapons are scarce, and you don't live very long here often. There's not a lot to pick up if you're low on health or armor. I don't see a lot of people play Mega though, the way that PlanB is. It's kind of interesting. Usually it's considered to be too slow. Sick rocket jump, hate me.
Excellent.
Oh, it sucks if he has to take that with 1 health. That's almost worth it still though, just because, wow dude. He just turned that whole thing around there. And they really needed that too. You don't want to go down early on this map. You can come back from it, but I mean, obviously you don't want to go down early, period, in any map. Should be self-explanatory. Again, you want a co-cast? Hit me up. I'm tired today, guys, but we'll push through. And just to give the normal streamer the credit that they deserve, they don't cast, but quad with 3 underscores. That channel is also casting, like normal, for House of Quake. If you don't want one with, you know, talking. Totally understand right now, because I have never casted TDM despite loving it, and they have not really done anything except split up the map 2 to 2, which I don't like, honestly. That's why the cess that you get at red by just not having position there is insane. Those 3 MGs just melted him down. But it's kind of classic DM20. It's gonna be back and forth for a while, and one team lost the rail to them. Lost the rail to hate me, no less. But they have position on quad, and Antonio doing their good right thing. Gotta watch that, man. It's a common bait. E4 is doing a fantastic job. That's the 2nd time that they've basically just completely nullified PlanB's quad. He is left with enough to probably get, well, this one last kill, but tactical number 2.
Three, two, one.
Ooh.
2 frags in 2 seconds. Excellent.
Good weapon choices by Pekka. We'll see who gets red. And that was Nuba Killer, who just got destroyed. There we go. So again, you can see, like, MG pretty strong. What are you doing? I'm a huge stickler when I'm playing. When people drop weapons too slow, like, I would have been freaking out on voice just then. He might have been, but Luminous has got something going on. He keeps pausing to, like, to do something to type, and he's not in the right position for quad. He's flustered. He definitely doesn't know what's going on. Oh, Pekka. Lucky that Loom misses the first rail there. You must have been pretty stacked to just actually be able to take that shot. What's going on, Gasso? I don't actually know what you mean by evil with quotations. Although it's probably a Twitch emote if I have IRC on. Again, the co-cast, bud. Nuba Killer gonna do more work. He's done a lot of work this map. I think he's in the lead, yeah, for sure. By a long shot. He has the best net of anyone. Follow him real quick. That said, though, PlanB has brought it back from being 20 frags down to 6. Which is pretty common here as well, versus 2 equal teams. It goes in big swings. So, PlanB kind of forfeiting red position, but no one's up high from E4 to capitalize off of it. There you go. Oh, because of the timeout, the evil quote. I get it. Okay. I think, yeah, something really weird would have to happen for PlanB not to get this one again. I think they've got the last several quads. They've gotten every single quad on the map, actually. Perhaps what Luminous was frustrated about, actually. Easy shot to miss. You really gotta hit those when you have the quad too in the rail. And I can almost guarantee if he had hit that shot, he would have had the momentum pushing forward and not be late for red. It's weird the way things snowball with TDM. Oh no! Oh, DM20. You rascal of a map, you. Get off the surface here.
Excellent.
It's much more disoriented when you're not just respawning yourself, isn't it? It's good to see players not forgetting, though, that the red's there. I shouldn't say players, I mean like a team as a whole. Sick rail.
Impressive.
Whew, wow. But you see that sometimes. He's in a good position for quad, but he needs his team to back him up. So, E4's first quad, not gonna happen. Again, gonna be stolen and taken by PlanB. For 6 quads, they've got 1:30, so they've run about half the time they've had on them, which is pretty impressive actually for DM20. Each quad lasting 30 seconds. That is. Luminous with a really sloppy shotgun again, even off the spawn there, or off the spawner. I think it might have been Disrepeater of War who said one time in the cast that if you can't kill somebody in 3 shots with a shotgun, you need to work on your shotgun. Like a fresh spawner. And if you can kill anybody in 3 shots with a shotgun, then you're golden god in TDM. Something like that, I don't remember the exact quote. Miss those guys, by the way. Those were good casts. Killer's playing Mario. He's just jumping on everybody's heads. Still well in the lead of net. Both teams kind of have a leak, frag leak, but it's okay. Wow, Killer's just doing work. There's really nothing else to say, honestly. He's really doing work.
Revenge. Impressive.
E4's first quad, and it's a big one. It was a monster stack for quad to have. He has like a dual stack. What the heck? Yeah, Kaversky, I agree, man. Wow, that quad didn't do much for being 200-200. He either got really unlucky or they just hit well. He didn't really sweep to LG though. Anyways, Kaversky, yeah, man, it sucks. It's all pug TDM these days, other than what you see here. And in North America, I'm forced to play pugs. I will not play loadouts, so that's out of the question. I love giving out my stream as the password. He'll rage at me in a sec, and then I'll have to give it to him. While we got 30 seconds to next quad, I may as well do this.
Excellent.
Those are 2 pickup channels you can use to go as hate me. Had about just as much time to type that out, or to die as I did to type that out. And I need to go get some coffee after this, but I really don't want to see them go down like 40 frags. Like, they could bring this back again. They've brought back the frag disadvantage twice. They've gotten more quads. Again, just two IRC channels you can use to join pickups. I kind of cut myself off. If you're a new player and you've never really played TDM before like this, like you played it with loadouts, if you want to try it, you should still do it. They're bringing it back again, 10 frags now. Plenty of time on this map. In particular, you can come back 30, 40 frags on this map quite easily. This is one of the maps that actually got an argument made to increase the mercy limit in some tournaments to 60 or 70. I believe it was 60 at the frag land. I may be wrong, but I think it was. Also, if you guys like TDM, or you've never really watched it before, and you're like, hey, this is kind of cool, Flair doesn't sound like he knows what he's talking about. I do. Not the point. You should go watch Level Up TV on YouTube. They have a lot of good stuff that's actually good casting of TDM by Vor and Disrepute. 100% you should go watch that if you never have. Even if you're watching this and you think TDM isn't very cool, as Quad's going to be up in 1 second. So, PlanB with another one, and they need it this time. Pekka needs health. They're gonna hold red for him. I had to take because someone showed up. That sucks.
Revenge. Excellent.
Anyways, even if you don't like TDM and you're watching this, and you're like, wow, this is really lame, it's a bunch of cess, this is probably the worst map for it if you just showed up. That said, again, go watch the clan-based stuff. PlanB is a French team, I believe. Or French team, what am I saying? Is indeed a Russian team with a Belarusian player. I'm just not gonna try anymore today, guys. Talking hard. Thank you for backing me up on that gossip. 3 Russians with 1 Belarusian. Again, if you guys are just showing up, I was supposed to have a co-caster. I'm totally out of it. My bad. I'm casting the rest of the season though, and hopefully they show up next time the co-casters do. Hey, if you guys want to cast, let me know, because I could really use someone to intensify the fact that they are still 10 frags down. Words are hard, man. Because I just said I need someone to intensify the fact. Words are very hard, Yasuo. All that E4 has to do right now is literally play for survival. I'll talk about the pickup teams in like a minute 20, Kiv. I'll talk about those all day. Whoa, not what he needed. So that was last quad. So they need to make up 12, 13, 13 frags. They have the red to do it though. Ooh, and the LG as well. This is perfect. They actually just got everything they needed for a comeback, but they need to hit their shots. They need to find the other team, who, if I'm not mistaken, is going to be in, yep. Oof. It's a common room to hide in here at LG. I bet Noob's still in there. No, he just died. Just gotta be annoying. This is theirs for sure. So, looks like E4 is gonna take it 2-1. PlanB winning the first map on Limbus, pretty decidedly in fact. E4 basically having Luminous, who just beasted Dreadful. Show stats for you guys before everyone leaves. So, Noob hitting a 10k game. He leaves. Wow, Antonio hitting a 10k game as well. Big damage from everybody in general. So, thanks for watching, guys. Kisper, yeah, you've watched Fear's stream? That is the exact system. The exact system that's used. NA and Europe use the same system. We just use different pickup channels for, well, obvious reasons. But yeah, if you guys are just joining us, that was TDM. houseofquake.com, their next game, which I'll put up on stream here in just a sec. And if you guys are gonna stick around, I'm gonna go get some food. Oh, what's up, Saigib? How you doing? See, the natdmers are like, I want to do that, man. I want House of NA Quake. Let's make it happen. Let's do it. I don't know. I would love to have that. I'm just gonna bring up their schedule, guys, so you can see what's coming up next. I would love to have that for us, though. Oh my gosh. No idea. Alrighty. House of Quake. Bam. And we'll add this so you can just see real quick. Much easier since I'm obviously in a state of disarray with my speech to just show you when everything's happening. These are the current schedule for the season. Still in the, you know, round stages where everyone's going to be playing everyone. Division 1 plays Division 1, Division 2 plays Division 2. And we are right here. So your next game is in 3 days. They do happen every Wednesday. Yes, every Wednesday and Thursday at 2100 CET, Central European. That is 11... wait for it. That is noon Pacific time for US. So noon Pacific time. God. Or 2100 CET for Europe. You can also look at all the... Sorry guys, I'm cracking myself up with how delirious I am. You can also look at all the lineups on ESR, which got posted.